Here comes the sign. It looks like, yep, it's another order of those world-famous Montgomery Inn ribs.
Man, this guy really knows how to bring the heat.
You said it, my man.
Some think the secret behind the international reputation of the Montgomery Inn has to do with the sauces. Not so. The real secret recipe behind the success is family. Ted was from Detroit. Matula is a Cincinnatian. They met in 1951 when he came to town with a pool-playing friend. His friend had 4 nieces in Cincinnati. Ted was single and he liked those odds. The minute he met one of the nieces, Matula, it was all over. Within months, the two were married. A year later, they bought a business, McCabe's Inn on Montgomery Road. They renamed the place Montgomery Inn and began running it as a true neighborhood bar. Then one night, Matula cooked some barbecued ribs and sauce for Ted and his buddies at the bar. She was always bringing over tasty dishes, but this was different. Ted asked Matula if she could do that again the next night. Her ribs and sauce were such a hit. From that point on, Ted and Matula began serving them every Friday and Saturday night, and the legend took root.
Now, when I was a kid, one of the first restaurants my father ever took me to was Montgomery Inn. I remember looking forward to the ribs and the people, too. Ted was in the front, making everyone laugh. Matula was in the back, making sure everyone actually ate. But what a story. They started out serving regular guys like me. Now they serve presidents, only in America.
Sales grew consistently year after year. So did the family. Within the first 10 years of opening the Montgomery Inn, the Gregorys had 4 children, Tom, Dean, Vicki, and Terry. Each of them, and son-in-law Evan Andrews, eventually took on responsibilities running the business. There were decades of steady growth, all driven by the basics: good food, great service. Then it became clear to everyone in the family that the time had come to open another location. So in 1989, the Gregorys chose a prime spot downtown along the Ohio River and launched the Boathouse. About the same time, Montgomery Inn products began hitting the grocery shelves. Sauce was soon selling across 30 states. Ribs and sauce were served in amusement parks and Hilton resorts in this country and in restaurants in Germany. In 1994, the family started the Montgomery Inn mail order program, selling packages of ribs, sauce, pulled pork, chicken wings, and breasts, all marketed under the iconic image of Ted Gregory with his cigar and crown, the Ribs King.
I think the thing that maybe I can say uniquely is that I've lived a lot of places all over the country, and I've seen the widespread, nationwide acceptance and enthusiasm for Montgomery Inn ribs. Bob Hope probably started it. A lot of other celebrities went through there. And we live in California now, and if we want ribs, we order them from Montgomery Inn, and the people who eat them say, "I've never had ribs like this." So all the memories are happy ones, extraordinary couple, and God bless them.
Well, Ted and Matula were some of the most fabulous people you'd ever meet in your life. They were most caring, giving, and everything else. Ted, one time when we were with Carl Lindner and Bob Hope, and I mean, we're in the middle of all this. Here's Bob Hope, and here's Carl Lindner, and I mean, these are the most powerful men in the world, in the country. And then all of a sudden, his phone rings, and they said, "It's a call from you from Shotzi," and he started barking right in the middle of all of the crowd that we were having. We died. I mean, it was like, and Bob's kind of looking like his eyes were wide, and Mr. Lindner wasn't sure, if we should go ahead and commit Ted at that point, or just go ahead and give his medication again. But Ted Gregory, there was a joke and a cigar always laughing with him, and Matula was the one constant about all of that and everything else. It was just a privilege to know them and to know what they did for Cincinnati and so many charities. So I'm honored to be a part of it.
Today, the Gregory family owns and operates 4 restaurants in the region. The original location in Montgomery, the Boathouse in the East End, and locations in Fort Mitchell and suburban Columbus. The business has more than 500 employees, and it sells more than 20 tons of ribs a week and 500,000 gallons of barbecue sauce a year. More than 1.4 million bottles of Matula's sauce are sold annually through supermarkets across the country. And the Montgomery Inn brand still revolves around the Ribs King. For all of the shrewd business decisions and meticulous execution that make up an American success story like the Montgomery Inn, family has always mattered more, and not just those named Gregory. Ted and Matula always believed they had a responsibility to give back, pay forward, and they taught this to their children as well. As Matula says, love your family. But for the Gregorys, family has always included employees and customers and neighbors. Montgomery Inn staff often talk about how Ted would regularly reward hard-working employees with a crisp $100 bill. Or when it was obvious that a customer had scrimped and saved to eat at his restaurant, he would often graciously treat them to dinner. Ted and Matula have routinely supported charities such as Free Store Food Bank, Bob Hope House, the Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy, Sycamore High School, Muller High School, UC and XU, Greater Cincinnati Down Syndrome Association, the Ohio Foundation of Independent Colleges, and the Jewish Federation. Each year at Thanksgiving and Christmas, they always support the Free Store. And Ted's giving was always done quietly. He never wanted publicity for his generosity. The way Ted saw it, when you're blessed, it's your obligation to help others. After all, they're part of the family too. For all of us, Ted and Matula set the bar high for businesses and families.
Good evening, everybody. I'm a late entry for my mom tonight. I'm Vicki Gregory, oldest daughter, third of four. And I'd like to, we wrote this speech for Mom earlier, so I might mess up and say Mom or we instead of Mom and Dad. Please forgive me. Dennis Janson, I want to thank you. That was beautiful. Really appreciate it. And I can't thank you enough for including Dad and Mom in this terrific night. Dad would have been so happy to be here to accept this honor with Mom. 64 years ago, they opened the original Montgomery Inn, never thinking it would become more than a place to make their livelihood. Thanks to the support of our family, friends, and our community, they were able to build a restaurant that not only serves great food, but also where happy memories and family traditions were created. We would like to thank our customers, our vendors, and our employees, past and present, for being a part of every step of our journey. We would also like to thank the Junior Achievement and the Museum Center for making us a part of this exceptional honor. Congratulations to our fellow inductees, especially our dear friends Mel and the entire Fisher family. You guys mean the world to us. We've been friends for over 50 years. Most importantly, though, we never would have achieved our success without the support and dedication of family. Dad and Mom were both first-generation Americans of Greek descent, and they truly have lived the American dream. We are honored and humbled to enter the Cincinnati Business Hall of Fame. We thank you for this wonderful honor. And Mom, I thank you for allowing me to speak on your behalf. I'm so proud of what you and Dad have built. I love you and happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Hap.